Hello, American history student. So today you're going to be starting the second quarter of American history credit recovery. So first you must find the shell here on Canvas, and then it brings you to this page. So it's going to look slightly different because I'm making what is going to be the difference here. So you see this link that should be here, but it's not here yet. But like I said in the first one, if you're just starting with us, however, every lesson has an Edpuzzle lesson that goes with it, and they all get points for completing each one. So make sure you're trying to get as many points as possible, because at the end of this, you must have a 75% or higher in order to get the graduation credit for this. So in the second quarter, you're going to be talking about the early Cold War. You're going to be talking about the Civil Rights Movement. You're going to be learning about the end of the Cold War. And then lastly, modern American history are mostly about terrorism and such. So it's worth noting that you have to watch all the Edpuzzles all the way to the complete end in order to get the points recorded. So that's what that is saying right there. And to start the lesson, click over here on modules. And then that's where you're going to see the list of things. So notice how each one of these are labeled. Lesson 4.1, what is that saying? Is that this is the fourth unit and this is the first lesson in the unit. So these are the Edpuzzles where it says lesson number, point number. So here, here, all the way down. Where it says credit recovery and it says the class out, this is the presentation that's used to make the Edpuzzle. And then sometimes not, there are textbook readings that go with the lesson. These textbook lessons are 100% up to you. If you feel like you need more information, you can read up with it. But if you want to also Google things, you can do that too. Where those lessons come in handy is when you work your way all the way to the end is in the summative. So in the summative, you're going to write a one paragraph informative paragraph. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to be writing about a question that I have posted. So for example, in this fourth unit, the question is actually called prompt, where it says right here, who was primarily responsible for the escalation of the Cold War. So unit 5 will have a question, unit 6 will have a question, and then unit 7 will have a question. But as always, please make sure you're giving your best effort to try to get above that 75%. And as you're going through, you must complete all of unit 4 before you go to unit 5. You must complete all of unit 4 and 5, you go to 6, and then so on and so forth. So if you have any questions, make sure you're asking the teacher that's monitoring you, or you can email me, Mr. Block, and I'll be more than happy to address any questions you got. Good luck.